We are at the very edge, southern edge of the Sisters of Providence Cemetery, called the Calvary Cemetery in Holyoke, Massachusetts. We're in the Brightside neighborhood, and we'll get a good view of the whole area. But we want to tell you what's in this little corner. You see it's manicured nicely, beautiful bush and flowers around it. But up here are buried the non-baptized children. The children that were born in the Providence Hospital, and the parents left them there because the child was sick or had already died. And the Sisters of Providence were responsible then for the burial of the children. So I'll show you where the rows are and how many children there are. There's a row right here. One row. Two rows. Three rows. Four rows. The first corner you meet, it says Michael Colwell died October 18th, 1982 in God's care, and it has a little doll on it. They're all on flat stones. If the parents care to have the name engraved, they could. If not, it's a flat stone with nothing engraved at all. Now there's 4 rows, and each row has about 20 going back, and so that's about 80 babies are buried here. And this was only from 1970 to the late 1990s when they stopped, because the Providence Hospital didn't deliver babies after that. Only Bay State did in this area. So this happened, and they were responsible for burials from the early 70s till they stopped. By Massachusetts law, they changed it that the hospital would be responsible for all burials from that point on. The babies that died beforehand could be anywhere, and they don't need markers. They could be in this section here, not marked. They could be with the Sisters of Providence, but this section is marked off to be the non-holy section. So this is not on holy ground itself. Now we're in basically the middle of the Brightside neighborhood, so we're gonna spin around with our camera slowly, and you see the hill back here. And here you got to see the Rectory of the Holy Family Church, which is not here anymore. But this Rectory was moved up from the Kmart Plaza area, and it became the Rectory for the priest that was up here during the 1970s. You can also see in the distance the little children's orphanage called the Bethlehem Orphanage. All right. Now imagine coming out of here 100 years ago, you'd see a school, a chapel, and a dormitory for the boys. And when the boys, before they went to school and after they went to school, they'd come out here, we would be in the middle of a cow pasture. The boys have to take care of the cows, and the barn was basically where that power station is nowadays. One of our stops will be at the Mother House for the Sisters of Providence, and that is in that direction. You can't see it, but it's a gorgeous building, the nicest building in this section of Holyoke. So thank you for coming on this stop.